Hello, everyone. It's me, Robin.
Hi, Robin. Where to start? What else we have for?
Got it.
Thank you, Cedro. Yes, hi, I had you on speaker, sorry. Yes, I'm here.
Thank you, Soraya.
Hi, thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the monthly licensing committee meeting. My name is Isidro Medina, and I'm the chair of this committee. Welcome on board. At this point, I'd like to have the committee members to introduce themselves. First, to my left, I will the vice chair.
Hi, everyone. My name is Anthony Viola. I am the first vice chairperson of Community 412 and the vice chair for this committee. It's nice to meet you.
Thank you so much, Anthony. Followed by Jennifer.
Hi, good evening, everyone. My name is Jonathan Tamira. I'm also a member of this great licensing committee.
Followed by the committee members who are joining us through Zoom, starting with Robin.
Hi, everyone. My name is Robin, part of the licensing committee and also part of the traffic transportation.
Thank
Thanks.
you. Followed by Hector.
How's it going, everyone? My name is Hector Bonilla. I'm a part of the licensing committee as well as the cannabis task force and the youth and education task force or committee. Thank you, everyone, for being here. Thank you, Chair Cedro.
Thank you so much, Hector. At this point, I would like to inform the committee members and also the operators that we're going to follow a different pattern on how we're going to conduct our meetings. It is not to delay or to make matters worse. It is a way for us to alleviate the process so that everyone will have a fair opportunity to express themselves, but also they can be understood. And that is something that I would like to have the vice chair to explain to us what the new feature of our meeting components going to be. Anthony, please, okay.
Yeah, thank you, Chair. So due to a recent upgrade on Zoom, folks on Zoom now have the ability to follow along with what is being said in the meeting through a transcription feature that now appears at the bottom. But what's in addition to this feature is it actually translates in real time as well into several different languages. So for folks that are on Zoom, if you have a preferred language that you would rather follow the meeting along with, you can select the closed captions or show captions feature at the bottom of your screen. You'll see this pop-up appear that you see on your screen currently, and then you can select the language that you want to see the meeting take place in.
And I think that for those that come in person, we will still continue to have
Yes.
Soraya.
Yeah, and we would still have Soraya, who is our translator in-house.
Soraya,
Yes, hi. Can you hear me?
yes, I think that if you're so kind to translate to those folks about the change that we're going to implement, and that is just to introduce the Zoom link that each applicant is going to receive. Sorry.
Uh-huh. They'll be receiving a Zoom link with the transcription.
Right. And what that link will do is that it will transcribe and will translate automatically on the Zoom app. That
Do both. I'm gonna print and I'll give it to you.
Okay, hello?
proceed.
Yes, I'm sorry. I just want to mention, I see you guys in a very small window. I can hardly see you. I don't know if I need to expand this. It's something
Once we
going
stop
on.
sharing, you'll be able to see us again, but we're just showing this on the screen for everyone's benefit. So you can see where the button is for the translation.
Oh, I see. Okay, thanks. Buenas tardes para todos los que necesiten transcripción o traducción. Va a haber algo nuevo que es un link de la aplicación de Zoom, donde ustedes pueden oír ver la conversación de la reunión como modo transcripción y también traducción. Lo pueden ver en el Zoom link para que sepan.
Thank you, Sarai.
Gracias. Okay.
So let's start with meeting.
I'm sorry, Mr. Medina, do I do the announcement for anyone that needs translation, or is that not going to work that way because of the link?
Let's make the announcement.
Sorry?
Please make the announcement.
Thank you. Buenas tardes, yo soy Soraya, la intérprete en español. Si necesitan traducción, por favor levanten la mano. Cuando les toque su turno, yo los podré atender. Gracias. Okay, thanks.
Thank you so much, Soraya. At this point, I'd like to have someone to volunteer to read the minutes.
Thank you, Brandon.
Always also loud. We need to make this more interesting. So everybody has to participate. All right, I guess since we're going to follow a more formal way to do the meeting, I'd like to call for motion to adopt the agenda.
I so
Second.
move.
That's been Paul and second by Jonathan. Any oppositions? Motion passes. Let's go to the agenda. You wanna do the roll call? Because somebody's going for you.
I could do. Yeah, do you have, other precincts here?
Thank you so much. So now that we made the proper introduction, the agenda has been adopted. I'm going to see and ask for the precincts to please introduce themselves, starting with 33rd precinct. Going to move now for 34th precinct. I don't see them. We have a new commanding officer on 34th precinct, so we gotta make a deal.
Once again, the 34th is MIA. I'm
Oh.
sorry, Isidro, I had to say it.
Right, and they have a new commanding officer, so we had a meeting, and I was expecting that the new commanding officer will make sure that he will pass around and see what the community is all about. When I see him next, I'm going to make sure that he understands this matter. They also have been meeting at district service cabinet meeting as well. So it's not only this meeting, but also at different meetings. So we have to have a chat with the CEOs.
Yeah, because as you well know, the majority of the licenses that come to this meeting are in their purview. And in light of the story that just came out, as you know, they, you know, it just doesn't look right that they're not here. That's all I want to say. I wanted to go on the record. Thank you.
Yeah, I said, thank you so much, Cheryl. It's a big concern, and I'm going to bring this matter also to executive committee so that they understand what's going on, because we are practically driving blind without the guidance on the 34th and 33rd precinct. On that matter, if you're set, let's do the roll call.
Okay, our first batch of applicants are for a renewal on-premise liquor license. The first applicant, applicant number 1, is the Great Reset Restaurant Corp., DBA 180 at 4241 Broadway, store 10 at the corner of West 180th Street. Do we have a representative from 180 Bar?
Yes, how you doing, guys? Good evening. Miguel Acosta representing Bar 180, Great Reset, on behalf of Agnes Garcia. Ms. Garcia is unable to be present today. She's operating at the business and didn't have any bartender, so she's behind the bar. This is up for renewal. And you have any questions, let me know. I think we have a completed application submitted.
You do have a complete application, Miguel. I know that area very well. It falls within the boundaries of my pit. One concern that I have is that they have an enclosed sidewalk cafe. And as we know, the new codes for the DOT site dining prohibits enclosed sidewalk cafe unless you have been grandfathered in.
Okay, understood. I will address that. It might be a possibility. They are already addressing it to remove. I'm not 100% sure, but I'll definitely speak to ownership to confirm that they are not in violation of anything. I know that they did have a sidewalk cafe before. I don't know if it converts into that, which I doubt, because of the fact that there's new rules and regulations now issued by the DOT instead of Consumer Affairs. So I would definitely address that.
Very well. On that note, I must say that this establishment, based on what we have, doesn't have any complaints. And the last time that they came to a board, there was no objection dating back to Feb 2022. So no objection. We cannot ask for 34 precincts that are here. On my end, I have no issues with this.
I have one question. Gail. Have you had an opportunity to ask the owner about their 2023 inspection, which cited two major violations, one where the food contact surface wasn't properly washed, and the second where the inspector found that the manager wasn't holding a food protection certificate?
Yeah, I did mention that to, like I'm accustomed to finding out if this business has a grade or if they had violations. It was the food contact surface was replaced, and at the time, she wasn't there when the inspection was conducted. They had just opened, and she mentioned that the cook was not there yet. He was on his way, so basically only the assistants were there when they just opened, and I think she was out with the cook getting something for the kitchen. So at that time, but everything has been cured.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much.
No problem.
Thank you. So we're going to request two steps on this establishment, Miguel, and that'll be the two name sign and also to display a phone number.
Not a problem. I'll let ownership know.
Thank you so much. On that note, I recommend that we go to straight vote. Anthony, please take it away, please.
Chair, how do you vote?
I can't vote because of conflict. This is with the bid. They're part of the jurisdiction of the business that I work for. So I cannot vote.
Thank you. I vote yes. Robin, how do you vote?
Yes.
Jonathan, how do you vote?
Yes.
And Hector, how do you vote?
Yes.
Did I miss any members that are online? All right, so this passes 4 yeses, 0 no, 0 abstentions, and 1 conflict.
Thank you
so
very much.
With 2 steps in place, this passes. Congratulations, Miguel.
Thank you.
Now let's proceed to the next agenda item.
The next agenda item is agenda item number 2, AC Weirton, 137 LLC DBA Penny Joe's at 3898 Broadway, Store 1 at the corner of West 163rd Street. Do we have a representative for Penny Joe's? Once again, do we have a representative for Penny Joe's?
The last time this applicant came to this committee report, that was back on April 25th, 2023. There was no objection. They came here once again to review the license. Checking to see if there were any fines. None. They do have a complete application. We cannot request steps, so we're just going to vote on the matter without any steps. The 34th not present. Then the question committee members.
Isidro, that's actually in the 33rd precinct, because that's right by my house. It's not the 34th.
The 33rd. Yeah, thank you so much, Cheryl.
So,
Any comments, Cheryl? Do you know about this establishment?
I don't know too much of it because I've never been in there. I think I met the owner like one time, I think when they were getting ready to open up a while back ago. I think I stopped in there. But I don't know, as far as noise complaints or anything like that. I don't think they even have like entertainment in there. It's a very small place, very tiny.
Cool. Anthony.
So I've been there a couple times. They're great.
Already?
They do live music, but they're really good about stopping the live music at a decent hour. They don't run late into the evening. So and the food's good, the drinks are good, so they're very well run staff.
That's good. Never been there.
Yeah, it's actually 2 blocks from there. 3 blocks.
So I'll be sure to write those comments on the resolution. Thank you so much, Anthony. On that end, I think we should go to a vote.
Just before we do,
Yes,
can I ask about the stipulations? Because previously, even when they don't come, we still do it, but then we just have the office notify them after the fact. Are we moving away from that?
yeah, we've insisted, that's not a problem. So if they have no issues, we tend to vote in favor, right?
Yeah.
When it comes to the steps, the office, we gotta let the office know to send the steps.
Yeah.
But there's no official plan execute. But let's just be consistent.
Okay, so we do want to have
Two steps. So 2 steps in place, the name will sign. And obviously the phone number. And office will ask, I will be asked. To send this to the operator.
In this case, we ask the office to call to the Tatiana and inform. Office.
So send them a note, yeah, about this, these steps. So on that note, I will post it, step in place, let's go.
Chair, how do you vote?
Yes,
I vote yes. Robin, how do you vote?
Yes,
Jonathan, how do you vote?
Yes.
And Hector, how do you vote?
I vote yes, Anthony. Thank you.
That's 5 yeses, 0 no, 0 abstentions. This application passes.
thank you so much. So now we will proceed, with the item on the agenda.
The third item, agenda item number 3, is 839 West 181st Food Inc., DBA The Chile. 839 West 181st Street between Pinehurst Avenue and Cabrini Boulevard. We have a representative for Le Chile.
Yes, my name is Bob Callahan from Michael Kelly Inc. Unfortunately, Mr. Burke is out of the country and cannot attend this evening.
Mr. Callahan, are you the representative there?
Yes. So this is a renewal application. There have been no changes to business. We're not aware of any noise complaints. And in our last health inspection, we received an A grade.
See that? I've been to your establishment, many times. I have not been there for at least close to a year. Well, very well run. And great price as well. Never had a problem. Never had a problem with this establishment. The last time I came here, that was back in 2023. There was no objection to this committee report. Like Mr. Collins said, they did receive an A in the last health inspection. So if there are no objection, committee members, I will want to stay vote. Because the 34 prison is not here.
But with the 2 stipulations.
With 2 steps in place, and Mr. Callahan, every single applicant, we are requesting that each operator post a sign that we call a good neighbor sign that you can get from our office here. And also to have a phone number listed in case there are any issues that this will not proceed to escalate any further, either to PV or 911. I think that this has worked very well and it's not intrusive. It's just a good neighbor sign and also a phone number to be displayed at the establishment in case anyone will have any questions or issues that they can call and manage in place to resolve any problems like that then.
Yes, we'd be glad to do that. I'll contact the office tomorrow and get a sign.
Thank you so much, Mr. Callahan. I will add this comments on the resolutions about the clinic establishments. So, on that note, I recommend what you said.
Chair, how do you vote?
Yes,
I vote yes. Robin, how do you vote?
Yes.
Jonathan, how do you vote?
I vote yes.
And Hector, how do you vote?
Yes.
Okay, that is 5 yeses, 0 nos, 0 abstentions. This application passes.
Congratulations, Mr. Callahan. I hope you guys do well. And if there's anything, any way, shape, or form that we can help, please feel free and reach out to us.
Thank you very much.
Have a good night. So this application passes. Now we go to the next one.
The next 2 applicants are for a renewal restaurant wine license. So the next applicant is application number 4. It's Maimon Mariscos Inc. at 1356 St. Nicholas Avenue at the corner of West 178th Street. Do we have a representative for this establishment? You could step up. Just say your name for the
My
record.
name is C. Ning. I'm manager of my mom Marisco.
I'm sorry, what is your name again?
Z Ning. You can call me Nancy.
Well, born Nancy, and you are the manager there, right?
Right.
How long have you been open?
Since at the end of 2019.
How's business going?
Oh, that's it. Viva.
All right.
It's good, it's good. You're gonna make it. Based on the record that we have, the last time I came here was May 2023, there was no objection by this community board. Based on the application they filed, we have no complaints from the SLA. And also our hours that are closing, they close every night, the 30, this is the 35 precinct, then I hear. Very well. Many members, do you have any questions? So Nancy, we're going to request that 2 stipulations. One is to post a good neighbor sign that you can get from this office here. You can call them or email them and ask them to send you the good neighbor sign. And also separately, you should post a phone number or someone that will be in charge in case there are any issues, that the issue will not escalate to anything more serious. What we try to do here is to make sure that you don't get complaints registered at the local precinct and or at the SLA. So this is going to prevent any problems that might arise. So with 2 steps in place, if there are no questions, issues, I recommend that we go to further. On that matter, please.
Chair, how do you vote?
Yes.
I vote yes. Robin, how do you vote?
Yes.
Jonathan, how do you vote?
Yes.
And Hector, how do you vote?
Yes.
That's 5 yeses, 0 nos, 0 abstentions. This application passes.
Very well. Congratulations, Nancy. We hope that you do well. I know that these are very slow times for restaurants, but if you're surviving, you're going to do well soon.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you for coming in person. You don't have to stay if you don't want to. What will happen, just for everyone's awareness, is in 2 weeks on Tuesday, the full board will vote for all of these issues.
Yeah.
And so long as the board approves it, then your application will be sent with a positive recommendation to the SLA.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Nancy.
Thank you. Have a good night.
So this one was supposed to go, like you're not gonna reply.
Five.
No, sorry. Yeah, we'll call.
So the next application is application number 5, AKV Restaurant Corp. DBA Inwood Local Wine Bar and Beer Garden at 4957 Broadway between West 207th Street and Isham Street. Do we have a representative from Inwood Local Wine Bar and Beer Garden? Once again, do we have a representative for Inwood Local Wine Bar and Beer Garden?
On that note, this application is also incomplete. I recommend that we will take vote.
Sure. Chair, how do you vote?
No.
I vote no. Robin, how do you vote?
No,
Jonathan, how do you vote?
Sorry. What was that again about?
Number five, AKB.
Okay, no.
And Hector, how do you vote?
No.
And no, I mean, I'm assuming you don't want to vote on this one. Okay. So that's 5 no's, 0 yeses, 0 abstentions. This application fails.
Thank you so much, Anthony, for this application for us. Now we move to the removal license, and that is a restaurant that I thought was going to be closed, and it is closed. So let's move to the next one.
The next application is for a removal of a license. It's application number 6, Mary Kay Mack Inc., DBA Dykeman Bar and Kitchen at 221, yeah, you can step up, 221 Dykeman Street between Broadway and Seaman Avenue. Do we have a representative?
Yes,
Can I state
President
your name for the record?
Nicole Tejada, and I'm here representing Carlos Severino as the owner of Mary Kay Mack Inc.
Nicole, right? And you're the owner.
No, I'm the representative.
Representative.
Carlos Severino's though.
So, Carlos, I completely forgot your last name. Severino. Well, I passed by your establishment, I saw that it was closed. How long ago did you guys close? October. So that's it.
That's it. The end, towards the end of November 1st.
This for your the committee's information. So this establishment closed the operations, right? They are requesting to kind of you're not surrendering the license, you're not
No,
surrendering the
we're not
license.
surrendering.
No, we're not.
You let safe help people, right?
Yes.
Correct.
Until like something
Until
develops.
something's issued, until there's a temporary license issued for the new location. The business was not permanently closed. There were certain issues within the establishment that the landlord kind of had to take care of. And for that reason, we weren't able to keep operating within. There were certain leaks and stuff, so you
So
know,
I'm glad I'm out of there because I don't know if you heard 3 weeks ago. They had a major flood from the 4th floor where the main pipes bust and messed me up and Carlos.
I didn't know that.
yeah.
How about this brother and I said, the water pool.
That's what I was wondering, because I passed by consistently and I
Water.
see that you have closed. And then I see Papacito like not sure what's going on there. So there is.
So the issue basically started back in October
Yeah.
and kind of went through until this issue kind of popped. So
So and when did this issue happen again? I'm sorry.
This been going on for
a while
For a while now. But like, it got to the point that, 2 lines in the back bust when we closed throughout the day. So when we came in, it was, forget about it.
Now, what
So
day
a lot
was
of
that?
food, refrigeration got damaged, so we was gonna court for it. So then I was like, you know what, for me to keep going and he's not gonna fix it, doesn't make no sense. So I started looking for another location.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, right now, even on the strip itself, what I mean, it's not the same.
No, things are really bad.
Yeah, so it's either, and then he was trying to pick up the rent, my renewal was coming up, so he was trying to double the rent for that little small space. I was already paying $9,000 in there. I wasn't gonna pay no more than 10, he was trying to put it up almost $12,000. So bad enough that we was already, above water, but then now he's trying to bring it up to another 3,000. I was like, can't do it. It's not worth it. So. But they got their ways, and like I said, I'm glad I got out because I would have got all that water.
What about your lease though?
But at least I'm fine because it was up.
How was that?
It was up. So that's why we was going back and forth. You know what I mean? Because throughout the process of all of that, I already had 3 major leaks that he didn't want to cover.
it was kind of on a month-to-month basis until he was able to find something and an opportunity kind of
Okay.
appeared on 207.
Have you guys found a place or like?
Yeah.
Yes.
Where?
So sound fine?
207
sound
Prime,
fine?
565 207 Street.
I guess you know the history of that place, right?
You do? but we come with a different energy, you know? We definitely got, brunches that we're gonna do throughout the weekends. Definitely do live bands, if we got the space for it. We used to do it in Dykeman in the summertime in the small area in the front, but I was very limited, as you know, Dykeman was really small compared to everybody else that was there. So now I got the opportunity to actually do more creative stuff that we was trying to do, that we was doing over there, but not at a high scale.
Why didn't you do all at once? I mean, you could apply for the new liquor license or transfer that license on to the new establishment, right?
But that's what we do, we transferring over.
Yeah, he's removing that. to
You're
the
removing
new-
a license, but you have to provide a whole new application for the new establishment.
No. What we spoke about with SLA was that we were removing the license from from 2020 to 221 Dykeman. And basically removing it to the new proposed
Yeah.
address.
And on that note, it's a new establishment. You have different capacity,
Correct.
you have different issues. And there has to be a new application for 207. Because we need to have a full understanding of the method operations,
Mhm.
the capacity, the
full plan.
employees, the flow.
Yeah,
of
everything was sent through
Yeah.
together.
We didn't get that.
Yeah, we sent the new,
Sent it twice, sent it
the new,
twice.
what's it called? The new,
You said you sent a new one?
layout, yeah. The new, diagram, ground floor,
Actually-
basement, is that everything?
Yeah,
That's all.
yeah, sure. Yes.
Is SLA issuing a new certificate based on
Yes,
this application with the new
because
address on?
There's gonna be a new temp license, a new temporary license application sent together with that. That's just the process that they explained on how to do this removal.
Yeah,
But basically, they will be picking up the same layout as what is permanently there. And if there's like a method of operation change, then we would need to come back to the community.
I think that I highly recommend that you come back. For a lot of different reasons. We need to be aware and certified that that place is ADA compliant,
Mhm.
not only in the entrance, but also the restrooms.
They are, but
No, no, no.
as long as you know where the place.
And that's why I've been telling you that as a community board, we do have issues with this establishment. Because they had, previous ownership
Mhm.
had indicated that, the entrance was, ADA
Not
approved,
compliant.
and it is not. The restroom, they claimed that it was, and it was not. I went there myself,
Mhm.
and on the last applicant that came in, and I don't know what happened, I said, you gotta fix this.
Mhm.
This is not ADA compliant, and you know what ADA compliant
Yeah.
is. So check very well. You have to have a ramp that
Mhm.
leads to your door. That is not there
No,
because.
that's why,
you have
listen, this is why we're here. So whatever it is that needs to be fixed.
Yeah, if you guys could give us whatever
Yeah,
history you have attached from there that we are able to fix up
So-
and.
This is my recommendation,
Mhm.
because I really want to help. So you should get someone to explain to you about the distance on the restroom. It has to have, I think, the 60 inches wide, if I'm not mistaken, 6 or 66. The door has to be a certain width
Mhm.
for someone in a wheelchair to come in and comfortably do what they have to do. Also, the front door, I believe has, if not half a step, one full step. That has to be level.
Okay,
So anyone in a wheelchair can come in and it'll be
Access,
accessible.
yeah.
Now, the restroom, the way you have it, I don't know if you have made any changes. It's a little bit uncomfortable to make it ADA compliant. But you gotta find a way.
okay, I'm gonna take a look at the establishment myself and take measurements
Please
to make
do
sure
it.
that.
And also for your reference, we need to have like measurements here,
Mhm.
more detail. Because we need to make sure that we are approving this license based on the configurations that are set in the floor plan. So try to have someone that can have, not an architect, someone can just,
I'm gonna take the measurements
Yeah, you
myself.
can-
please. And you should also do or show pictures.
Of the
the public,
establishment.
the public notice.
We
You
did,
did,
we sent them through to Naomi.
it has to be both languages.
You
Yeah,
did.
both.
I got 'em.
Yeah.
See, the images we have on
Yeah.
file only show.
what we have here doesn't show, it only shows like, in Spanish. It has to be both English.
Well,
and Spanish.
I'll,
sent
I'll,
it- you
I'll,
sent
re-
another
yeah, yeah,
All right, so it has to be both, you know,
uh-huh.
They usually just are next to each other.
yeah.
Yeah, when he printed them out, he made sure to display them together, so.
That's the English one.
Yeah, both. of 'em.
We only received this
But it's
one.
not in.
They might have thought it was a
Yeah.
different.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sorry,
and
you-
probably
you
he thought that there was the same image, but I sent multiple, pictures,
Yeah,
so.
I mean, we put them on both locations.
No,
So I hope that you're taking notes, on everything, including, you know, copy of the menu, again.
Menu
The
was-
public notice is both languages. And again, it's probably a problem here. The
The
back.
menu we sent.
Yeah,
just
we
did,
sent
the
drafted
Yeah, the
menu.
drafted one.
Yes,
Yeah, 'cause it's all, she confirmed every single, receipt on each email, so.
yeah. That's because they went over. The reason is because they checked it off as renewal.
Uh-huh,
They wrote the word removal, but they used the renewal checklist, and it's only the new checklist that
Got
has
it.
menu.
Okay.
That's the menu that was.
That's a
sent in.
good, yeah, that's a good money.
And perhaps also check with them when you come, next month. To make sure that this is a license that is being transferred
uh-huh,
from one establishment to another.
okay.
Because the way it's, written here is a removal,
Mhm.
which is a different terminology.
When do you plan on opening at the new establishment?
Well, we, I'm still in, contract with going back and forth with the lease. Because of what happened previous. So we're just trying to make sure that the lease is a two-way lease that, you know,
Yeah,
don't get
sure.
screwed. But, I mean, I can, until we get the liquor license, we don't know, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
Please, call my office so I can give you some reference to get legal, assistance. The city can assign you an attorney to review the lease free of charge.
oh, no, that's already, I got an amazing lawyer for it. It's already, yeah. I could probably give them to you guys as well.
No,
Vice versa. No, I'm just saying, you know, vice versa. Hey, listen, somebody knows somebody, you know what I mean? So, but he did an amazing job. He did an amazing job. So he was able to point out a lot of things in there. So,
Is he also from the city or is your
I'm
private?
sorry.
Is he also from the city or your private reserve?
No, he's my one that I use for a lot of other businesses.
I will tell you a free of charge. Can do that.
Yeah.
So Carlos and Nicole, I highly recommend that you withdraw this application.
Mhm.
You took notes, everything that we need, right? I think that with what you are requesting, it's okay. Crime was a big problem
Mhm.
with, valet parking. I think that you and I were there once and it's Robin, that we couldn't exit with so many cars that were parked there. But we're going to work out to make sure that we support your move because since you went through a lot, it's only fair that we can open up and help you.
Yeah, he's coming through with the whole new concept, so, you.
Yeah, we bring a lot of
should-
stuff also, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the stuff that we, everything that we did in Dykeman, we just adding to it. You know what I mean? So now, like I said, it's, we're going from an electric kitchen to a gas kitchen. So now I can bring hot plates. You know what I mean, so there's a lot of different things that I couldn't do in that small location that now I can do it here.
For how long you guys were operating that whole premise?
That's been there. The bar's been there for 35 years.
35 years.
But you were there only for 4 years, I think, right?
No, I was there since 2019. But the guys that was there before, I knew them for a long time. So, you know, I used to always then I got in with them. So then I brought them all out. Because they all got married, I got kids. So, you know, after that, everybody used to go away from the bar. So
It's a good thing that
he
you,
was able to keep up the legacy of the name, you know?
yeah, you're moving away because, as you know, every single bar in that area is going to help. Yeah, with high water. So in a way, things work out. And whatever we can do consistently, will be here.
Yeah, so we know the history of it, you know, we just, like I said, we come with a different format. I said, it's stuff that we was doing over there, but at a high scale, more classy. So,
Before you leave, I have to ask this question. Are you in any way, shape, or form related to the previous ownership of our
I
property?
don't know none of them. I'm from the Bronx. So I don't know none of them.
So we have to ask you to withdraw. It's up to you if you withdraw or not. You don't want to go through this process. That's my recommendation. But it has to be entered to the record that you have withdrawn this application.
I'll take care of it.
So this application has been withdrawn. Remember that you have to reapply once again for the report with every single step that we discussed.
Okay.
And then you can come up for a new liquor license, or if you're transferred, just transferring over the same license from
It's back on. Larry King?
Dagnan Bar, right?
Yes.
From Dagnan Bar to your side.
Mhm.
So transfer license. Well, I'll see you next one.
All right, thank you.
Yes. This application has to be recorded. Naomi, how are you?
Because this is the first that I've seen removal. But when I think of the word removal, I think of it in the legal context, which means to transfer a case to a different board. So is that what this says though? Because I think that may be why we're getting.
Removal. Or. It's just trash, or it's just a natural right.
Yeah,
Translation.
probably.
Removal is to take away, right?
So it's not the
Transfer-
legal term,
No,
because the legal terminology, when you say removing this case.
Remove
forward,
sounds like giving up.
I understand.
Give it
This
up.
is-
And that was my first.
I'm just, that's like the plain letter explanation, the legal explanation. The word removal means transfer. And I wonder if SLA uses the term legal the way that the court system.
Right.
So if your lawyer is fighting to remove a case from federal court to state court, that means just transfer. For whatever reason.
it might well be, not sure. What we have used before is to safeguard. A license, instead it's a fire,
To store it.
store the license.
I see.
All right, welcome back. Let's have Naomi introduce herself, the rest of the committee. Naomi, you did that before?
Hello, Noemi, reporting here, a previous member from Youth and Education, which I still am, and Parks and Cultural Affairs, which I'm not anymore. I'm treated to be part of you guys.
Thank you so much, welcome. I don't have your email, if you so kind, please,
Yes.
because I send notice and I know that you will not follow my email package.
Yes.
Please write down your email so I can add it to our group. And on that note, let's proceed, to the next agenda item, please.
The next agenda item is for a corporate change, agenda item number 7, El Nuevo Sabor Corp. DBA Bijaru Coffee Shop Restaurant at 4032 10th Avenue between West 214th Street and West 215th Street. Do we have a representative for Bijaru Coffee Shop Restaurant?
Yes, Miguel Acosta representing on behalf of El Nuevo Sabor. I am here. David Hernandez is the new corporate officer coming into the entity. He should be
sorry.
on the Zoom link. Hello?
What's the name again?
David Hernandez.
So he's the new owner completely?
Yeah, he's coming there with what it is. We visited this application in the past. Ms. Gonlong was basically working with Mr. Hernandez. She decided to stay. So now she's actually leaving. She's older. She can't work anymore. So Mr. Hernandez has been working with her for the past years. And basically now he's going to stay 100% owner of the corporation. El Nuevo Sabor.
Very
The
well.
hours of operation will not change. Everything on the application is the current method of operation and it will continue. So 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. and jukebox and iPod, no entertainment.
Miguel, so how long has Mr. Hernandez been there?
Probably for the last 7, 8 years.
And who be handling the alcohol? Is the same person or?
Yeah, it's him. He basically helps her out. She's an older lady. He's been helping her out since then, since he started, and he's been managing. They've been licensed. They've never had a violation. So he's well experienced in the location, managing the alcohol, purchasing, and day-to-day operations.
Very well. I have no issues on this matter, but I'm going to open up the floor, committee members. Anthony,
I just want to clarify for the record. Is David purchasing any shares of the underlying corporation from the existing owner?
Well, it's kind of like a gift. She's basically transferring it to him. So she's not going to sell him anything since she's been helping him all these years. He's been helping her all these years. She decided to gift him the stocks, and he's going to stay with the operations. And basically, she's just going to retire. The lady's in her 80s already, so she's a little bit tired. You know, at that point in your life, you know, you don't really. Sometimes you're a little bit kind to the other people, and you gift them things like an inheritance.
understood.
Right. And have they executed an agreement stating that she's transferring shares in the form of a gift from her ownership to him?
Yes, we have an agreement.
Very well. On that note, I recommend that we vote this vote.
Thank you.
With two steps in place, Miguel, as you know, that'll be the good neighbor sign and also a phone number to be displayed at the establishment.
No problem. Thank you.
Right, Chair, how do you vote?
Yes.
I abstain. Robin, how do you vote?
Yes.
Jonathan, how do you vote?
Yes.
Hector, how do you vote?
Abstain.
And Noemi, how do you vote?
Yes.
That is 4 yeses, 0 nos, 2 abstentions. This application passes.
Congratulations, Miguel. And we hope that the new owner, Mr. Hernandez, also stay there for many, many years to come.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Now we move to a separate item on the agenda, completely different. And that'll be new liquor licenses. That will take care of this.
The next application, application number 8, is for a new on-premise liquor license and temporary retail permit. It is Alegria Dominicana Corp. At 3920 Broadway between West 164th Street and West 165th Street. We have a representative for the establishment. You can step forward and tell us your name and position for the record.
My name is Eddie Moronta.
And are you the owner?
No, I'm gonna be the manager.
What was that? Edwin.
Eddie, EDDY.
So you will become the manager.
Isidro, pardon me. I'm Miguel Acosta, also representing the application for 3920. On behalf of Melvin Brea Guerrero, basically the purchaser of the business. Mr. Moronta is representing as the manager of the operations.
Yes.
Very well. So
Is this the same owner? Is this the same owner from the previous establishment? Because I just have to say, I live right around the corner from there. This is like, I don't know, the 4th time or the 5th time that it's a whole nother name. It's a new name. And I want to know if it's the same owner as the previous establishment. Is he a new manager, a new owner? Because I don't understand why this place keeps changing names the way they keep changing them.
Miguel, please answer that question.
Okay.
No, it's different ownership. The previous owner decided to sell the business. He previously went in the past and basically tried to sell to another person who did submit a notice to the community board, but then the negotiations fell through. And Mr. Melvin Brea came into an agreement with the previous owner and is now purchasing the assets and applying for his license. So there's no relationship with the previous owner. New applicant It's completely new, and the previous owner will have no involvement in the new operations.
So Miguel, is it going to be the same method of operation as the previous establishment?
Well, it's going to be
Or-
it's going to be a full service restaurant. Their method of operation on the previous establishment included some sort of entertainment, I believe. In this case, basically we're leaving the floor open with no entertainment, just recorded music.
I'm going to interject here, because there will be, no back and forth.
Sorry,
Do you
I'm
need
sorry.
translation, Mr. Medina?
No, because, we do have a representative in place.
Okay.
Again, I'm going to, ask the committee perhaps to request that you withdraw this application for a couple of reasons. The public notice was not, documented, so we need to have a picture of having the public notice, be photographed and be sent over to, the community board in both languages. That has not taken place. Also, the floor plan needs to be redone because it's not, doesn't follow proper, protocol. It doesn't list any, footage, of either the restrooms and all the seatings and or chairs or tables. So this application would not, be completely, will not be complete. The only thing that I see that is working is the menu. It's up to you.
You don't have pictures of the public notice?
And also the floor plan is not accurate. It has to have the, dimensions. It has to have how many feet, how many tables, should be photographed there. I mean, should be there. And we don't see none of that. We don't see the tables, we don't see the chairs, we don't see, the stools. We don't see the dimension of the bathroom and or the kitchen and or the bar. So this application is actually complete.
All right, I'll try to get that to you for the next agenda meeting. I'll discuss that with Mr. Melvin Brea.
And also, as you saw it, we have some concerns from our residents. Please come fully prepared to answer these concerns.
That is not a problem.
So this application has been reported.
Is he?
Miguel, Soraya, please explain to the gentleman here, the manager, that this application has been withdrawn and we expect to see them next one.
Señor, su aplicación ha sido retirada y esperamos verlo para la próxima reunión.
Okay.
Okay. Fine, he said.
Can you please tell him, Soraya, that I'll be in contact with Mr. Melvin tomorrow?
Señora Acosta va a estar en contacto con Mr. who? Mr. Melvin.
Mr. Melvin Brea.
Con el señor Brea.
Ok, él está en otra ciudad que está disponible en cámara para si quieren hablar con él.
He's right now in another city, but he's available through the camera if you need to talk to him.
No, can you please explain to him that there's just a deficiency with the submission, so we're gonna have to withdraw and see next month? But I will call him to discuss.
Lo que pasa es que hay falta algo en su aplicación, en lo que usted va a someter, entonces tienen que arreglar eso y el señor Acosta hablará con usted.
Ok, falta, si es algo simple, yo lo puedo hacer mañana.
If it's something simple, I can do it tomorrow.
This matter has been withdrawn and they need, for us to proceed.
Ya ha sido retirada y tienen que proceder así.
Ok, so, gracias.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. So this application has been, officially withdrawn. Next, let's entertain the next agenda item.
The next agenda item is agenda item number 9, Tampoco LLC, DBA Tampoco Ramen at 823 through 825 West 181st Street, between Pinehurst Avenue and Cabrini Boulevard. We have a representative for Tampoco
Yes, it's Mr. Callahan again, and with me is the owner, Mr. Joshua Frank.
Hi.
This is a new on-premise liquor license application. To be based at,
You get two signatures there, Chris, whenever you get a chance.
Oh, somebody has to mute themselves.
I'm sorry.
again, please start yourself, please.
Okay,
It's a new on-premise liquor license for 823/825 West and 180 First Street. Question to Joshua, because I know Joshua well. So you taking over the spot that is on 181st? Is that?
Yeah. So believe it or not, it's been 10 years since we opened Tampopo Ramen on 1 Bennett Avenue. And we feel like we're ready for a bigger establishment. We're taking 823 and 825, and we're going to combine them together. Currently, the landlord is doing some work, so that's part of our delays. But as soon as they, give us possession, we're ready to start building and hopefully serving more bowls of soup. And hopefully with your permission, with this liquor license, we'll have some great cocktails as well.
So just for the record, the 34 prison is not present for them to comment on this request. I must say that I have worked with Joshua for 10 years already. I can't believe it's already 10 years. Great person, great operator, great food, amazing prices. One of our premier person as a business person, but also someone that works with our community really well. If I had the opportunity, I can say that I have absolutely no concern about providing this corporation the liquor license. It's a great, very well run establishment. I cannot vote because that's part of my bid. If there is an operator that I have worked with, George is on the top 10. And I don't say that lightly. Maybe Joshua and the guy from the Indian establishment of 187 and for Washington, the guy that was here, great person as well. So committee members, question issues. Everything is here. They submitted a communication.
I've never been in Tampopo. But with these highlights, I definitely want to.
Yeah. So Joshua, when do you plan on opening? Do you have an estimated timeline for your build out once the landlord's done with that work?
We're itching to go. I actually have like furniture in my apartment that I'm holding, and we have storage units with stuff. So I'm hoping we can build in like 2 months. But I'm sure, as you know, it's always a little bit longer. Let's call it 3.
Okay. And who's going to be handling the alcohol? Are you going to have someone that is going to be certified and trained, Jeffrey?
Of course. For the initial opening, I'll be placing all the orders, but training is always of the utmost importance for our staff. So we have 3 establishments. So we have expanded a little bit since working with you, Isidro. But one of my main managers at the Expat, which is located on 124th and just off of Broadway, will be supporting me with purchasing and training. And we're really going for like a craft cocktail program. So it's about quality and flavor and experience. But of course, it's also about training and not over-serving and understanding, where the guest is at within their experience.
If you need someone to review your lease, even though you already have Mr. Callahan as a rep, we do have legal assistance. You can get an attorney to review your lease free of charge. And also we can work on getting you someone to do this pre-inspection, obviously free of charge. So when a team of the inspector comes, they'll be the one doing the same pre-inspection. So that'll be free of charge. So if you want this assistance of your charge, feel free and let us know.
I will definitely take you up on that. Thank you.
That area there is really nice. I think that we do an amazing job of keeping the sidewalk clean, but it's a beautiful area. And it's one of the nicest area in our commercial corridor.
And let's get rid of that sidewalk shed, right? Let's get those landlords to get rid of that sidewalk shed.
I know. On that note, I'll open up the questions. So we're going to have two steps, if anything.
Yeah, no. The 2 steps.
I noticed, Josh, that you also going to keep very early hours, which is great. 10 o'clock at 10 o'clock at night. Your method of operation is going to include just start recording music, so no issues. But we're going to ask for 2 steps. One will be a good neighbor sign. You can request that from our office here. And second, a phone number of someone that could be in charge in case there are any issues. We can resolve that issue right there and then, so we'll not escalate any further.
We need a soundboard on that space. Oh,
But they will record music up to 10.
yeah.
That area there, I mean, these people have never had any problems.
I don't get it.
Yeah, I don't think there's been a noise complaint at any one of the locations since 2015, since they opened, so.
Yeah.
I'll take
Looking forward to seeing you opening there, Joshua. And but first, let's have the committee vote on this matter officially.
Chair, you're conflicted.
I'm conflicted, yes.
I vote yes. Robin, how do you vote?
Yes.
Jonathan, how do you vote?
Yes.
Hector, how do you vote?
Yes.
And Noemi, how do you vote?
Yes.
So that is 5 yeses, 0 nos, 0 abstentions. This application passes.
Congratulations, Mr. Callahan, and to you, Josh, as well. Looking forward to working with you. In any way, shape, or form that we can help, please feel free to reach out. But until then, congratulations. We hope to see you guys opening soon.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, and I'll reach out to the office about the good neighbor sign and the phone number.
Very well. Have a good night, guys.
Good night.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Okay. Ready to move on to it?
Yes, please, let's proceed to the next one.
So the final applicant is application number 10, BDC Studios, Inc. at 5009 Broadway, store numbers 7 and 8, between West 213th Street and West 214th Street. And we have a representative from BDC Studios, Inc.
Yes, Miguel Acosta on behalf of Stacy LeBron, BDC Studio Inc. We are visiting the community board again. This application has been submitted and they're presently working with a temporary permit, but the New York State Liquor Authority considered that this business is not a full service restaurant. So we have to reapply and change the class to a tavern license, tavern wine, because of the minimal requirements with regards to full service restaurants. So same method of operation we had before. This is a bakery. The alcohol will be served only during times of special events such as baking class, bake and sip, and things like that. So, and in any event that you're having some sort of desserts and request a beer or something, we'll try to have it available. But the main objective of this operation is basically a bakery.
So Miguel, this is a tavern wine license, right? Not a full liquor license.
Yeah, no, it's a tavern wine. We originally came to the board and requested a wine and beer license. But then when we submitted the kitchen and the equipment that is being used to bake, the Liquor Authority considered that it did not fall under the category of a full service establishment, full food service establishment. So they requested for us to change it to a tavern license, which only requires minimum food.
Very well. So there are some residents that do have concern about this license.
Yeah, sure.
Maybe they were not aware that there's going to be a tavern wine license. And
Yeah.
the notice that showed that it was a full liquor license and not a tavern wine license, which is lower and lesser level of alcohol. But they
Yeah,
are
no alcohol is being sold. The hours of operation will be till 10 o'clock on a daily basis.
right. You know, some neighbors in the area, they do have issues because historically that place had some issues before.
Yes,
And
I'm 100% aware.
right, they're concerned about the music, the hours that it will be open. But I think that based on what you have submitted, we can work to see how we can make this work.
Thank you.
So people are afraid about having establishment that will stay open until like, 4 o'clock at night. And that's
No. So basically, I actually gave her the idea, especially the way the economy is right now. This will bring her additional revenue. They currently, them and their family own Bizcocho de Colore on 241 Sherman Avenue. So that's why it's called BDC, Bizcocho de Colore. So this is a more upscale type bakery in comparison to the traditional Dominican bakery, where they're going to have baking classes for kids, baking classes for adults. And basically, I pitched her the idea that she can implement this to her operations in order for her to generate additional revenue during the baking classes with adults. But like I said, the operations will not exceed past 10 o'clock, and there's going to be no live music. There's going to be no DJ. Simple background music. iPod will be playing. It's already sound limited from previous ownership. I'm very familiar with the location. This used to be Hashi Sushi, then Maramana. She went in there and basically flipped the whole thing around and has done a great job. So hope the community can understand that this is not going to be what was there in the past.
Hey, great. So this is the same owner as Bizcocho de Colores?
Yeah, it's Stacy. This is the daughter. So her father's my clients. She's actually my client. She basically runs and manages the entire operations on Sherman, and she's basically, extending this little branch to service the community in different ways.
The space will be the owner there, right?
Yes, the owner and full operator.
And who'll be handling the alcohol?
She will. She will.
She'll be certified as well, right?
Yes, correct. I believe she already did the TIPS alcohol program. Unfortunately, she wasn't able to make it. I told her it shouldn't be a problem since I'm basically just revisiting the application to change the class for liquor authority.
Well, this family has done an amazing job with Bizcocho de Colores, so it's a really an amazing job. So this place has been soundproof.
Yeah, it was previously soundproof from the previous owners. So when she went in there, there was a lot of things that were already there that the previous ownership left, such as the bathroom, kitchen equipment, and things like that. So basically, she just, remodeled and used certain things, but the soundproof was already there.
Take into account that you're going to close at 12 midnight on Fridays and Saturdays. I'm going to ask the state of sound limit.
Yeah, no problem.
For the music, I want to protect the residents that live there because I don't want to have like a nightmare. And again, I'm not saying that this is happening, but I want to make sure that when I report, we will community report, they understand that this is a new concept. And even if they tried, we're going to have a sound limit in place just to make sure the residents are covered.
Not a problem. Thank you, Mr.
And again, Miguel is going to be on my end, the community can ask many others. A good neighbor sign, a phone number, and proof of purchase of the
sound limiter.
And we need to have that proof of purchase by Friday, the 21st. No, 5 o'clock in the afternoon.
Okay, sounds good. I don't think that should be a problem.
And you know how it is. You just send us a picture of it, right?
Yeah. I'll have my assistant handle that. Thank you very much.
All right, that's really important. On that note, the 34 again is not here. I don't see any issues from residents, committee members. Any questions? On that note, recommend the work to vote.
Chair, how do you vote?
Yes.
I vote yes. Robin, how do you vote?
Yes.
Jonathan, how do you vote?
Yes.
Hector, how do you vote?
Yes.
And Noemi, how do you vote?
Yes.
That is 6 yeses, 0 nos, 0 abstentions. This application passes.
Congratulations, Miguel, just,
Thank you. I'll let Stacy know. I greatly appreciate it, guys. You guys have a great night. Thank you so
Yeah.
much.
thank you so much, and, I'm sure this place will do a lot better now. There's, 10 people have done an amazing job in the community.
Thank you.
All right, guys, have a good night. So
You
now
too.
you have a good night. I think that we're done.
Thank you. Good night.
I'm sorry,
Someone want to move to adjourn?
we have a motion.
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
Okay, thank you, Rob, thank you, Remy.
Good night, guys.
I'll send you like a note when this reminder so we can meet.
Thank you, Isidro. Thank you, Anthony. Thank you, Noemi. Thank you, Jonathan. Have a good night, everyone.
Guys, have a good night. So just a reminder,